So the House of Representative goes to the Democrats, and
How do you do that?
yeah, but I'm making a video. I was telling my grandma was like, I'm so mad, and I'm like, you know what? Just relax and don't stress, Grandma.
All the assholes who were against Kavanaugh, all of them got voted out, so at least that's good.
Right wing or left wing, it's the same bird. It's still flying the same direction. It's got the same brain. It's got the same heart. But I was saying that before the election to people. For 2 whole years, these Republicans have had the House and the Senate. For 2 years. And where are these giant pieces of legislation to right the ship? And what was it Trump said during that debate when Clinton said something about jail? He'd be like, yeah, because if I was president, I'd lock you up, Hillary. You'd be in jail. She doesn't want me to be president because if I got elected, I'd lock her up. And then everybody started that lock her up chant. I think that came from that, or maybe that was before that. And he became president, and 2 years he had the House and the Senate in which to talk to and tell them what laws he wanted to see be passed. And for 2 years, she even thought she was going to jail. That time they went on that Matt Lauer, where they went to Camp David or wherever. She's like, if this son of a bitch wins, we're all going to hang. Because she thought she was a witch. She knew she was a witch. But she thought they were about to expose her if she lost. Pull out all stops. This is our life on the line, she thought. And when she lost that night in that hotel room, she couldn't even speak. All her powers had been drained. Then the witches started howling at the moon in parks around the country out of sheer frustration. People like Katy Perry and things like people like this didn't know what to do. And what did Trump do? He reassured all of them that everything was going to be all right. Every day that passed, that Hillary didn't get in trouble, they all realized, you know what? We hate him because we thought he was, anti-evil, but he's not coming after us. And the people chanted and gave him a mandate. Now, I never went to a Trump rally. I didn't vote for Trump. I don't vote for men. I don't put my faith in men. I don't think I'm going to start now. If I contribute, it'll be in a different way. My vote, it's not who votes, it's who counts the votes, who runs the voting machines. And it's...
I voted.
Yeah, well, good for you. But anyway, fucking, it's a joke. I thought the mandate was to clean the swamp, right? That guy, they murdered in the park, I think Seth Rich, I think he was so disgusted that he was leaking all the dirty deeds. Because he knew just how ugly it was going to be if the Democrats won. Granted, the Republicans winning kept out the nasties, the devils. But, so they couldn't try to, hurt innocent people. Because that's what people do. These psychopaths, they want to hurt innocents. They want to break up families. The demons that control them thrive off fear, thrive off pain in human beings' lives. And the people do exactly what they want by creating pain, by creating hostility for our fellow man, trying to create tribalism. I'll never be racist. I'll be angry at a man, but I can't be racist. That's what they want me to do. Being racist isn't pointing out differences between the races because you're either insane or ignorant or just a left-wing crazy person if you think there's no difference between the different races of mankind. But I'm the type of person who wants good for all. These are the type of people these elites who want good for them
In a quarter mile, turn
and
left
hell
onto
for everybody
201st
else.
Street.
And it's really because misery loves company. It's really because they've had a hell of a life. Like Hillary gets cheated on all the time by her husband throughout her life. Hillary's been through some bad shit. She's angry, she's had pain, and she's inflicted pain.
I'm with her. I'm with her.
And now, and she could laugh
Turn left
about
onto 201st Street, then turn right onto Preston Lane.
she could laugh about killing Gaddafi. We came, we saw he died. Ha ha ha. She cackles. And guess what happened to that country of Libya after she killed the man? It descended into hell.
Or Benghazi.
It descended into hell.
What'd you say? What difference does it make?
Right, what difference does it make how
Turn
they
right
died?
onto Preston Lane, then turn
It
left
descended
onto
into
Queensbridge
hell.
Drive.
They had an oasis in their country. They made an irrigation system that turned the desert into a spring, a farmland. They made the desert bloom. That was the first
Take the
thing
next
NATO
left
and
onto
America
Queensbridge Drive, then your
bombed
destination will be on the right.
after they killed Gaddafi by sticking a knife, I'm told, into his, you know where. And also, they told him that he would be safe if Hillary said, "You'll be safe, Gaddafi. If you meet me here, you'll be escorted. You'll be escorted out of the country safely." And it was a lie. It was a trap. He went to this supposed safe spot, and the rebels that but America had funded, they were waiting for him. This is the type of person that the Republicans, for all they haven't done, get credit for keeping out of power. But they tried to fuck it up. The Republicans went against Trump. They seen all the momentum he had. Mitt Romney's back in the Senate. He was full-fledged against Trump. The only hope people had against the Republicans. So, half these Republicans would have rather had Hillary over Trump. They really would have. So, who cleaned the swamp? I didn't see any swamp get cleaned. They could have made sure these Democrats never took the House back. If they would have just prosecuted them for some of their crimes. Because we all know that, like, if they would have prosecuted them for the small crimes, find it.
It's like a check. I didn't want to go and check.
If they would have prosecuted them for the small crimes, the whole country would have seen how big of crooks they were, because a lot of the country's brain dead. You know, so don't get excited, don't get agitated, don't get angry. I mean, I don't. I didn't even vote for Trump. I mean, some people would be like, "You're crazy, you didn't vote," but I mean, come on. It's bullshit. The only thing you can do in this life is try to be good to other people and help those around you, man. You know, try to be kind to these people. The older of a man you get, you start to realize, like, there's not that many stand-up men out there, man. There's not. There really isn't. And then women have to look to men, and they're looking to men for help and guidance, and they get let down. But yeah, that's a jaded woman, Hillary. That's a woman scorn. You're going to have a woman scorn in the office. But here we are. The House is 50-50, just what they wanted. So now when they don't do shit, they can say, well, we tried, but, you know, the Democrats have the House, so I guess we can't get it passed. You know, we tried. That's all they'll say. You'll hear it for 2 years. We've been trying to get things passed, but they just keep on obstructing. Mark my words, that's what you will hear. So that's it for now. I've heard people get excited about this shit online. It's nothing to be excited over. Same old, same old. Nothing new under the sun. That's it for now.